Primus made it easy from the start to the end and exceeded my expectations. Primus helped me see with some numbers that I could afford to move to a nicer place. And Primus introduced me to some people who could help me with that process. Plus, spent a lot of time talking about design and the goals of my practice so that the building could be exactly right. When I bought my practice, the building had been a dental practice for a little over 50 years. And we had done some, what I'd call a facelift, to try to make it a little more appealing, but there were limitations that made it hard to communicate what we wanted to say about ourselves with our building. It wasn't efficient. We had 2 separate sterilization areas, 2 separate waiting rooms. I considered buying the building and just fixing it up, but it was actually going to be more expensive to do that than it was to start with an empty space. Working with Casey was awesome. First of all, he's hilarious, and we had a good time, but at the same time, we really worked on the details from way out here to the tiniest little thing. But first it was, how does your practice run? You know, how many rooms, treatment rooms do you think you need? Way out there. And we met a couple of times, and each time was very productive. And honestly, we ended up with something that exceeded my expectations. So sometimes among dentists, you talk about, oh, I'm remodeling, or oh, I'm building a new building, and then somebody else goes, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for you, it must be so stressful, and are you getting any sleep, and do you need a glass of wine, you know, that type of thing. But honestly, it was not stressful, and it was productive. We got our goals, we hit our goals, and we ended up with a result that was great. But it wasn't hard, and communication was easy. If I had a problem, I knew who to call, and they responded very quickly. And honestly, it was easy. The patients are wowed and amazed. And just yesterday, somebody said to me, I didn't really think that the old office was bad, but now that I'm here, I can see why you moved. It's lovely. They come in, they say, I sat by the fireplace, it was so comfortable, I had some water, you know, and just waited comfortably until it was my turn. Everyone's very happy. The staff is happy too. They love having their ultra-modern Steri Center and the beautiful treatment rooms to work out of. Each room can be uniform to the next room, which makes it much easier to find things. Means that I spend less time remembering which operatory I'm in. So in room 1, I have to do this. In room 2, I do this. It becomes much more routine. We were able to switch to a more efficient sterilization system, which leaves more time available with the staff. So there's that. There's a lot more time that we can just spend focusing on the patient instead of the little tasks and things that have to be done around those appointments. So it's just more personal attention. Well, I ended up with a beautiful dental office that exceeded my expectations. It wasn't that hard. They made it affordable. And now I'm poised to represent myself and the practice in a much more accurate way.